Welcome all you beautiful people. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I'm having a pretty darn good one. So today we're going to be heading back into the swamp to tame up the... well, it's kind of useless, honestly. This is early game stuff, y'all, which is funny because it was added for most of us and used to be really late game tame. But that is the Diplodocus. And I am removing all taming restrictions on this one. High level one is perfectly fine, but we are perfectly happy to go with a low level. And we're going to jump right onto this. And to tame this thing, we're going to need simple kibble, which for most people is going to be raptor, trike, or pterodon eggs. For the most part, that's probably what you're going to have to tame this. Now, to tame a 150, it's going to take 7, which seems to be the standard for these small critters like this. All right, and that is going to be 1 cooked fish meat, 1 dino egg. Again, most commonly it's going to be raptor, pterodon, or trike. There's a bunch of other eggs. You can look it up, but those are what most of us will probably have. 5 fiber, 5 majo, 2 rock root, and of course 1 water per. These guys, y'all, pretty much super hard to find normally. Everything under the sun in the swamp eats them. Like, we are talking, they seem to be delicious. I have no idea what's up with that. But things in the swamp love to eat them. And sometimes they can be really hard to find. Matter of fact, I've known people who don't frequent the swamp, but people who play the game quite regular who've never actually seen one. Which is to say a lot, because, like I said, everything seems like to eat them. Now, last time we played through here and we went and got our Capasutra, we seen a bunch of those, so I'm hoping we'll have good luck today, which is one of the reasons why we're going after them. And I know you don't normally say what you're going in Arkin, but I'm fairly confident we'll find one. I mean, it may take a little while. I don't mind hunting. As long as it doesn't take 6-7 hours, I am good. I enjoy it. I like the hunt. It's fun. It looks like it's getting ready to rain. Matter of fact, it's probably going to start raining any moment now. Yay. Here it comes. Right? Is it going to rain? Yeah, here it comes. Look, right there it is. Rain! Woohoo! Figures. Is it raining? Stop. Slow down. Brakes. Yep, okay, yep, see, raining. I'm flying too fast for it. You can't keep up with us. We're hyper rain. But now when these things were added, it was basically they took the Archaeopteryx kibble, which is what you're going to need to tame them on the Switch and mobile. And it was like, well, that's ridiculous. I mean, you just meat tame them because they don't serve a lot of purpose. And if you've got enough Archaeopteryx to tame them with Archaeopteryx kibble, then you're probably not going to need them unless you just want to play that style. And the reason is for the most part, they're fairly useless. You can't really ride them. You can, but only in the water. I should have took care of those other Capasuchas while we were here the other day, because it's going to be a pain in the butt to find one of these things today. They really are one of the more difficult things to find in the Ark. Like, it's a little crazy how hard they are to find. Matter of fact, finding one from the air is probably going to be almost impossible, but I've got faith. I think I trust my skills of hunting. Let's go ahead and get our spy scope out here. Now, as I was saying, early game. If you can manage to get one early game, they're fantastic. They're going to be great for getting oil and silica pearls and stuff like that are right off the coast, which pretty much all the way around the starter area of the island. In most maps, you will find oil and pearls near the coastline. You just have to go a little bit deep, and for the most part, you don't even need anything to get them. But the Diplodocus is basically in Ark a airbag. You kind of stick your mouth on it and breathe, which is just downright funky. I mean, like, it's kind of like a jug bug. Like, who really wants to stick their mouth on a jug bug butt and drink? Not me. Nope. Ooh, 140. That is pretty. Getting aided by Croc. It's like I just don't even care. other than that, and I don't know this for a fact, but apparently this is something I've never tested, which we may have to look into. Apparently, I seen so many here the other day. Really hoping we'd find one. But apparently they're really good at killing trilobites, and they harvest from trilobites very good, which is really useful early game because that means that's a lot of oil, a lot of silica pearls, and a lot of chitin. You know, that's nice to be able to do in early game. Let's do that thing we do. We fly along zoomer in. And again, like I said, these guys, y'all, these are no joke. These dudes are hard to find, and it's not so that they're rare spawn, but I mean for real, everything eats them. And we're not gonna find one here. We're gonna fly ahead, fly ahead. Let's go ahead and pull out. We might find one here. Nope, too much bad running around. Honestly, I can't really recommend a. Was that one? No, that's a herd of peglomastics. Word. Don't want nothing to do with that. This is one of those, y'all. Like I said, this is a lucky tame. If you're lucky enough to find one early game that you can catch and tame, then it's great because they like I said, they are good for underwater. Is that one? Yeah, right there. Oh, it's only a level 5. I'm gonna pick it up, but I don't know if we're gonna tame that. That's awful. Oh, I missed. Can I do the sea grab? Nope. Oh my goodness. You're gonna get ate by a snake before I can grab you. Really? Snake is on it. So I mean, you see how that snake literally would come all the way across the swamp there to get this thing? What? Why can't I pick it up? Quick, quick, quick. Get up on it, get on it, get it. See? Okay, that didn't work. Got it. Now, hopefully, we find a better one, because this is a level 5, and that sucks. But like I said, we're not going to put a restriction on the taming of this. What? Even better. Is it attacking me? I don't think they're aggressive. Maybe it's that Caprasuchus. But then, like I said, these dudes are useless, y'all. Like, they really are. I mean, only in the beginning. Are you really going to want to mess with one? I mean, honestly, like that, it's one of them creatures that's super cool. And I'm sure there are people who like them. And if you really, really, really wanted, you could put them to good use. Like I said, they supposedly damage. I thought I seen a Dimetrodon. Or Dimetrodon. Trilobites really good, which is nice, especially early game. And we're going to go high tech here. If y'all have ever seen in the movies where like the Navy people have the little submarine. Oh, let's go get 8 before you can get out of here. Yep. Is it dead? Not yet, but almost. Everything under the sun wants to eat these things. I hate it. I remember taming my very first one, and it's probably the only one I've ever tamed since then because I was like, well, what's the point of that? I got scuba gear. Yeah, y'all. I mean, they're really just not all that useful. I mean, they really are not, and it's sad because they potentially could be really neat. But then again, look at what it is. I mean, it's a giant amphibian. Matter of fact, which we'll touch on once we tame this guy. Actually, we'll wait to share the big facts about this dude, like real life facts, until we tamed it because they're not super interesting, and it's better to be able to look at them tamed. But I guess I'm going to fly around for a little bit and hopefully find a much higher level one. Because, I mean, level 5 was used, to me, it's useless. This is as low as it gets in Force 150 high level single player. This is as little as it gets. Is that one? Nope, that is a Caprasuchus. It's going to try to snatch me in it both. which is another way to try to find them, by the way. A good way to look for them is look for something in the swamp, chasing something that you can't see what it's chasing. Because everything chases them. Everything. If it's aggressive, it chases them. Alright, y'all, we got lucky. I found a 145. It's running from me. The level 5 I had ended up getting ate by a, oh, how I kind of get up? It's that stupid scope out. Daggone it. Where'd it go? Here it is. Ended up getting ate by a Titan bow out of my claws. Yes, we got it. Whew. Now, I didn't even know. Let's see what the sex it was. It is a female, and it's a 145. It's got a nice, pretty green fin. Super excited. We found it over there. Like right over there in that little dip. We got really lucky, y'all. Really lucky on that one. This surprisingly was not a predator after it. I was actually landing for stamina, and it bolted. It was just kind of chilling in the little pool there. We got really, really lucky on that one. Really lucky. Now we're going to try to take this back to... Well, yeah, we're going to try to take it back to base. Now, we need to talk about taming these bad boys. Real quick, like, we will get this out so I don't accidentally drop it for one. But I want to look at its health, if I can. Yeah, okay. You notice it's only got 10,050 health, and this is a level 145. They are super easy kill. Now, this is something I've argued about that they really need to work on. Is one of those creatures, I mean, the idea from what I am told is to be an early game water scuba gear, basically. But the thing is to tame it, you're going to need darts. You're not going to be able to use arrows, more than likely. And I mean, this pretty much you're going to kill it if you're using arrows. They are not very strong. They're super weak. And a matter of fact, the very first one I ever tried to tame, I actually tried to use arrows. And I killed it because I didn't know better. And you are going to want to use darts. Now, again, a word of caution. Be careful using high-level rifles. Check what damage your rifle does compared to how much health it's got, because they're going to take a couple to knock out, and they're not just going to be, you know, easy peasy. Like, I mean, they don't have a lot of torpor, don't get me wrong, but I mean, it's going to take more than one shot, more than likely, unless you're just really lucky. So you're going to have to be careful you don't kill these things. And yeah, they're it's one of them tames, y'all. Like, they're useful, but they're not really useful. I mean, scuba gear's better. Flippers, whole 9 yards. You know, I mean, scuba gear's better. Hopefully, we'll have enough stamina to make it back to base. I should have thought I should have landed back there, but I'm not going to turn around. There's an Alpha Carno down there. But yeah, it's one of them weird ones. I like them because they're neat. They're just an interesting creature, but that's basically about all there really is. I'm gonna have to land. That's all there is to it. Well, we definitely don't want to land there. I'm trying to find somewhere nice, big, flat. This thing's not gonna get away from me yet. We're gonna push it, y'all. We're gonna push it. All right, I'm gonna try to put this thing down inside this experimenting pen we had set up, because, well, you know what? No, we got no stamina to make the tame pen. I'm just gonna go take it off with the tame pen. If it's nothing else, we'll drop here in the mid land. It won't be such a big deal. All right, now remember, y'all, this thing can fit through small holes. He's not very big, so when you're using your taming pins, remember to prepare for that. All right, so I want to check how much torpor is this thing gonna have. See, look, it's got more torpor than it does health. So be careful when knocking this. Why are we using darts? We don't want darts, we want these. Yeah, that's better. Alright, let's do this. Stand still, boomerang head. Okay, so I don't even see. I think I did like to 80 something. That's good. And it's out. So that's not bad. We got really lucky on that one. Okay. So let's do this. One of these. One of these. Now, real quick, I'm going to check. A level 50 would only take 40 minutes with kibble, which is a long time. You're going to probably need at least a handful of narcotics, which isn't that big of a deal. I mean, honestly. And there we go. Now, y'all, let's look at this crazy thing. Let's go ahead and tell it to unfollow me. Now, as you can see, it's very weird shape, and this is part of what its name kind of comes from in a way. It's got an old language, y'all. Its name means double cow, which I'm assuming refers to the boomerang shape. Now, the arc one is huge. These things, y'all, is about the size of a house cat. We're talking like 3 feet. They were not big. Something I find really interesting about these dudes is for some reason they have caught the modern day attention of the hoaxer. And it pops up all of the time that these guys have been found. I don't know why. It's something, it's one of them things. I'm assuming it's because they're so close looking to a salamander, specifically some of the ones found in Japan, is one of the reasons why. What the heck? Did y'all see that? Someone just killed that bird, and I don't know what. That was really weird. Oh, my bastil's getting beat up, though. That ain't good. The heck? That wasn't cool. Alright. Put you on neutral. Behavior. Neutral. Why is that with the finger? I know both of you dudes are on a neutral. That was really weird. I bet everybody over there is freaking out. Alright. Ooh, trilobite. Perfect. Where's it at? Oh, sure. It's right there. I can't even see it. The bird's bigger than it is. Alright, so this is perfect testing. You. Follow me. Now, this is going to be interesting. We can't really do this the way I normally would. Because, you know, we're so close to everybody else. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this bad boy over next to this trilobite. And I'm going to put him on behavior aggressive. Get that trilobite. Wow! No, no, no. Behavior. Aggressive. Passive. Whew. What is going on? Calm down. Calm down. Everybody's losing their mind. Chill. Okay, now we got this thing in the water. We can actually do something with it. Now, if you can see, it's got an E on it, which I can take oxygen from. Now, I was under the impression, yeah, ride. We can ride them underwater. I was going to say, I thought we could ride them. Can I attack with it? We can attack with it. Okay. So, see, that makes tackling trilobites a lot easier. I didn't remember. It's been a long time, y'all. So, basically, that's what this is. Like, let's hop off of it real quick. If you look at it, it has a oxygen meter here. So if you see the oxygen there, it's got 4,410 total. Now, I can take oxygen from it and replenish my oxygen. What is... That coal was freaking me out. It's coming at me with a massive aggression of scary eyes. Y'all see that? Man, did y'all see how much damage it did? Jeez. So it's only doing 41 here. Now, you're probably not going to really want to pump melee on this. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. I do like these things. They're useless, but they are fun water tames. Let's see. We didn't even look at this dude's stats, so let's look at his stats real quick, because we don't got to worry about oxygen. Matter of fact, why not? Let's just surface. That way we don't really have to worry about nothing. Wait a minute. Where's Mimosa? Uh-oh. We have to go find a tame. Anyways, we got... Wrong thing. So he's got 1,444.3 health, 693 stamina, 4,410 oxygen. But that's weird. He actually does. Okay, so that's his oxygen meter. To level up the oxygen tank, you're actually going to level that. So okay, so 5,000 850 food, 246 weight, 411 melee, and 100 movement speed, and 3058.5 torpor. Let's go find our Masa, because our Masa is missing. That is not good. Okay, there it is. Okay. As long as he's not outside the gate, I don't care. But, as you can see in his inventory, he's got oil, keratin, black pearls, everything that you get from the trilobite. It is what he is good for. Now, I keep talking about them being useless. But I did say I like them because they are fun. And PvP wise, man, look at that damage. Jeez. That's ridiculous. PvP wise now, this is we're gonna talk about this for a second, because that's where I think these guys shine at. They, like I said, think Navy SEALs. They, can we get that? Yes, we could. They're stealthy. I mean, they're fast underwater. I mean, look how fast we go. You equip this guy with a scuba tank and some fins and prepare for underwater warfare. This is going to be your underwater quick move. I mean, who's going to see you coming on this thing? I mean, you can hug the ground just like this, and you are not on a giant tame. You know what I mean? You're not on a big megalodon. You could swoop in, like, dart through gates, you know, whatever. You're basically stealth. Like, that's what it comes down to. As these dudes are stealth machines, y'all. They are your quick assault machines for the underwater world. That is basically all they're really good for, other than early game. And like I said, I don't. Ooh, that is something we definitely don't want nothing to do with. Alpha Megalodon, nope, pass. Can I fit through that? You should be able to. Yes, you can. Like I said, the early tame thing is awesome, but you need darts to tame them, more than likely. I mean, you're more than likely going to kill anything unless you find a max level one, like almost like this one. So it's kind of strange. But we kind of really covered everything, and I know we didn't really go over too many facts, but there is not really a lot of facts. They are very strange. We don't know why they had the head shape. I mean, it's been hypothesized that it let them move faster on top of the water. Even they had a weird head shape to make them harder to eat. Yeah. Ooh, what's oh, the sea is up and down. Okay. I like that he makes bubbles. Bubbles. But we're going to go ahead and wrap it up there. So I hope you all enjoyed today's episode. If you did, smack that thumbs up button. Comment below. Let me know what you thought. If you got any questions, just your tips. If there's anything you want to see, if you just want to say hi. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share to see what others find easier. Helps them out, helps me out. And it's an amazing thing to do. And remember, y'all, stay safe. Have fun. And art is life. Hit it on the head. Hit it on the head again.